Hey, you guys. Hello. Are you guys still there? Hey, Lindsay, I saw you were in the chat. Um, yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that. It's awful and it's sad. I remain skeptical, to be honest, because I've learned on here that not everything is that it seems. Um, and I had seen something that I cannot confirm or deny if it's true that there was a GoFundMe set up for another relative of theirs just a few weeks ago for something. Um, so, it's sad that we have to be this way, but like, I'm skeptical until I learn more and know more. Like, one news article isn't necessarily that convincing to me. Um, I don't know. I saw the video, and I guess I just want to say online bullying in general is horrible. However, like, how do I say this nicely? Like, my cousin unalived himself, and we didn't put blame on anybody else. Like, we knew they were going through something, and ultimately, like, I didn't live with my cousin. I hadn't seen him in years, to be honest, when it happened. So but like, we asked, like, did you guys notice anything? Did people that did live with him, like, because you have to ask questions, and like the people who, it's just, I'm just gonna say this. I remain skeptical because, as I've learned online, not everything is as it seems. And oh, I'm so sorry, Raven. Are you okay? Are you safe? I'm trying to speak from the heart, but also trying to realize that I don't necessarily say things right all the time. And what I mean to say doesn't come out as how I'm trying to say. We shouldn't be putting blame on people for reacting to videos and saying, like, it's our fault for reacting, and, we did this. Like, you have to look at, like, are we saying, why weren't you noticing something may have been wrong with your wife when she's online in the bra sucking a ring pop? Like, we can't place blame. If this truly did happen, something was going on with that person that was deeper than people reacting to an online video. Um, does that make sense? And again, I just remain skeptical. I can't confirm or deny this, but I saw that, a GoFundMe was made just weeks prior. And unfortunately, online, you have to really, really know before you start saying that this happened as a fact and it's everybody's fault. Lil Mama, apparently Lil Mama's husband made a video. Another reactor already didn't waste any time, already put a video up on everything. Like, I privated my video, and I won't be talking about it because I don't know anything for a fact. And like, why do I want to make a whole video acting like, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me to do that. So I'm just addressing it here so we can move on. That's horrible. Like, it's horrible when anybody is in that much pain and they feel like there's no other option. I can understand on a personal level. Like I said, like, I've lost somebody to that. Um, and it's sad and it's heartbreaking, and you're not going to heal though by pointing the finger. You're not going to heal by saying you did this, you did this, you did this. Like, you know, my sister, oh wow, Heidi, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think the first thing, like, naturally, right, we want to place blame and everything, but I could just say, going through it, I wasn't there. There's nothing I could have done, just like, there's nothing we could have done. Um, and like, to the husband who made that video, like, I'm so sorry. And like, I'll be praying for you and your family, and especially the kids tonight. Like, um, but it's nobody's fault. And like, you're not going to heal any faster placing blame. It's going to actually stop you from healing. Hey, Tammy. So I guess that's just what I wanted to say on that. And um, I just, have to remain skeptical. I guess that's all I want to say. Like, I'm not going to say anything as a fact or make a long post or a whole video dedicated because I don't know everything that happened. We're just going off of one news or one article that somebody wrote in a video. Like, but are we really helping anything by blaming each other? I've just seen so much blame put on the reaction channels, and it's like, Rudy, it is 11:36 p.m. for me. We actually have an early stream tonight. Okay, let's move on off of like this topic because it's really heavy and it's really like I'm scared I'm going to say the wrong thing because people like to pick apart what I say. So I would like to move off this topic. A weird thing that happened though, you guys, tonight. Okay, let's do a whole rundown of the day in a minute though. But like a weird thing that happened tonight is somebody messaged me on a personal account that nobody knows of except for like 100 people I know in my real life. Saying some of the most bizarre stuff regarding Unstoppable Morgan. So I thought that was very odd. Thankfully, I'm smart, and my real name isn't on any of my personal accounts. So it's weird, like how they would even find me because like my real name isn't on any socials. Oh wow, Tammy, are you okay? And Raven, how are you doing? That must have been so scary. Let me read the chat. So it's been kind of a weird day. And then I am going out this weekend, I think Saturday night, with my daughter's dad. And like, so I just wanted to like feel good, like I just wanted to feel good. I needed a little revamp. So I went and got my nails done yesterday. And then I really wanted to get my hair done today and like just get something, I don't know, a little brighter. So I showed them the picture. Oh, Raven, I am so sorry. Hugs. DM me if you need anything, okay? I went into the hair salon and showed them what I wanted. And maybe I'm not seeing it in the picture, but like I didn't see any pink or purple or any of those colors that ended up on my head. And I'm not quite sure how we got to this, but I mean, I don't know. I had a feeling things were going to go bad. And I was messaging my best friend and I'm like, I think it's going to have purple in it. And we were like, well, maybe it's just the toner. Like we were both thinking, okay, maybe it's just like the toner for the blonde. Cause like I think toner or like shampoo is purple, right? And it's sitting longer and I'm looking from what I could see in the mirror because I was kind of flipped around. But from what I could see, it was getting darker and darker instead of like lighter and lighter. And then I guess it was still processing or whatever, but she kept coming over and she's like, okay, if you don't like it, she's like, we can't do more blonde now. She was like, because your hair can't take another dye right now or something like that. And she just kept coming back over. If you don't like it, she's like, get shampoo. And she's like, shampoo your hair like every single day. And I was like, well, I have shampoo. Like I ended up going to buy it anyways, but that's a whole other story. And then she kept coming back over. So just wash it every day and it's going to fade, okay? And then so in my head, it's building up. I'm like, she ruined my hair. And then she came back the last time and she was like, so like in a week, like if you want to fix anything, we can do that. But she's made sure to tell me again, we can't do any more blonde, which I get because my hair is really thin. So then she blow dries it, cuts it, and I'm stressing out the whole time. Like my sister met me at the salon. And when she walked in, like she saw the look on my face and like I looked just not myself. I was not very happy because I'm thinking my hair is going to be just this huge mess. And then my sister waits a little bit and then she comes back over as, the girl's blow drying and styling my hair and everything. And she's like, I really like your hair. She's like, I thought it was going to be really bad, but it's actually really cute. And so then when I flipped around, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, so it's not like horrible. It's just the way the girl made it sound like. I wish she didn't do that. I never asked her how we got to pink and purple because I don't even know if she knows. But when I showed her the picture, we never discussed pink or purple. Oh, really, Heidi? Yeah, no, I don't have that problem. I really wish one day I could say like, "Oh, my hair is so thick," but like, no, it's so thin. Um, and then I thought it was gonna be a certain price and it was a lot less. So maybe she does think she ruined my hair. I don't know. Like it was much less than I thought it was gonna be. So that's why I went to Ulta. Then like I got some new stuff. But um Lindsay, what do you think happened? I'm just confused on where the pink and purple happened. And like I said, I felt like after the journey I traveled, like I think it took like 3 hours on my short, thin hair, or it felt like it. Maybe it was only 2 hours, but I don't know. What was she supposed to do? It was like this. I don't know how to describe it. I posted the picture in my community post on Twitter, but it's nothing like what I showed her is nothing like what actually happened on my head. And then I'm having moments, you guys, like I'll just be honest right now. I'm really liking the pink and purple. Like I really love it. And like my nephews told me they're like, your hair looks so good. First they told me I looked like a witch. And then they told me they really liked it. And then my daughter really, really likes it. Like she got so excited about it. She's like, oh my gosh, mommy, mommy. Um, so I'm liking that. I just don't like how the front is so blah, like in your face, yelling at you. So I don't know what to do about that. She over bleached and the hair took on the purple from the toner. But there's not even that much blonde in my hair. Like I used to have more blonde in it before. Or she grabbed the wrong color tubes. It was really busy, so that could have happened. It was really busy. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how we got to the pink and purple, but it happened and it's on my head. And I really am actually liking that. It's just the front part's bothering me. So I was going to go live tonight and I'm like, I think I need another day to figure out what I want to do with this. I know, Lindsay, I like the pink and purple too. So it's a beautiful mistake. Like it probably wasn't supposed to happen. Actually, it wasn't supposed to happen at all, but it turned out really cute. I don't know if I want her to fix the front a little bit, like make it a little less loud. Because I feel very self-conscious about it, to be honest. Like just I don't necessarily want like it to be taken out. It's just the front is like I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll really like the two really loud parts. Hey Val. So that's me. Um and I once had really pink hair, you guys. One side was like pink and the other side was purple. I did it in my addiction when I was on like 500 different things. So I think like it shocked me too, like seeing it right away because I associate my wild hair with my addiction. So like when I flipped around, it was just, I don't know, I wasn't expecting it. So it's definitely chemistry. Chelsea said, I like it. I think she rather must panicked and knew it or couldn't be bothered to do a bleaching session. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I believe her when she said like it couldn't take another bleaching right then because my hair is really thin. Um, but I just wish like if any hairdressers are out there, don't walk up to the client like for a whole hour telling them if they don't like it, like because I don't know. I would think I would have rather her said something like, okay, so we got purple in it, but like, I don't know. I wish it was like announced a different way. Cause like, and so long of sitting there of it processing and like wondering how crazy my hair was going to look was like awful, awful. Oh, really? You used to have bright red hair? One time I tried to get silver hair and I walked out of the salon with bright blue. Oh, but I get it. I'm so particular about my hair, and if it's not how you want it, and you should. Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. I'm gonna sleep on it, literally sleep on it, um, and like kind of play with it in the morning. I need to get a curling iron that does like the beachy waves. That's something I need to ask you about. Like, what should I look for? Because I like when I go and get my hair styled, how they do the waves. It doesn't stay long in my hair, but like at least for a little while, it makes me really, really happy. So I need to figure out something that can do beach waves. Um, but yeah, I think I wasn't expecting it, and then like those colors necessarily, and how loud it was going to be, and then like I said, the whole build up to it when she kept coming over, it was like, oh, I wish we could have skipped that whole part. I really wish she didn't do that. Yeah, Chelsea, thank you. I feel like it makes me look less tired. that part made me really happy. Like, when I was taking pictures and, like, sending them to, like, my family and stuff like that, like, my best friends and stuff, like, I was genuinely happy because I didn't look tired for once. I feel like, with a lot of blonde in my hair, it makes me look really tired. Um, I like blonde because, like, my hair is naturally, well, you guys see in this picture right here, that's my natural hair color. So it's very much like that. And then, I don't know. I've had highlighter yellow, then orange, then bright pink and blackthorn. I went teal to go to Ireland. Oh, really? Then blue, then green, then purple. It's currently black, but I'm thinking of changing it again. What color? Thank you for sharing that, AJ. Thank you. I saw a woman who had black hair on one side and green neon hair on the other. She looked like she was. Oh, really? So you mentioned you are going to dinner with your daughter's father. How is your relationship with him? So we didn't get along for a long time. He got remarried, and I need a drink of water. I'll share about this. This is fine. He wouldn't care if I talked about this. He just, his request, and I will respect it, he doesn't want to be on this channel. He's a very drama-free person. His life is wake up like 4 a.m., start fishing, get home at like 7, 8 p.m., go to sleep, wake up and do it again. Like, he doesn't have room for drama in his very simple life. And aside from YouTube, I'm a very drama-free person. So our relationship, we ended, it was horrible when we ended. We ended really badly. Basically only talked through for like pick up and drop off with, the baby, or working out details of who's going to have her or visits or whatever, if that makes sense. And that was in the beginning. And then it got to the point where he didn't even want to speak with me. So I had to go through his mom for everything, to go through his mom. So that's when me and her got really close. She did pass away. It's been a little over a year now, but so we would deal with everything with the baby through her. He got remarried, and I'm telling you, you guys think I'm crazy. That person, well, not you guys, but like my haters, that woman was BS crazy. Like, I remember one time, you guys, I was in sober living and a weird number called my phone and I answered it. This is one of the main reasons why I got phone anxiety after this. Like, I won't answer a number if I don't recognize it. Like, I actually have it set on my phone. If I don't have you on my phone, it'll just go straight to voicemail. But anyways, she would call me, and like, I remember one time she called me and we were about to have a house meeting, and she called and she's like, "You effing whore," like all this horrible stuff. And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And like, I didn't even know who like, I knew he got remarried, but I didn't really know who she was. And she's like, "Why are you in my husband's phone? Da, 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 da. You drunk?" And like called me every name in the book. I'm like, I'm in his phone because I'm the mother of his child. But like, she went nuts on me, you guys. She would do weird things like that. But then like, when I would tell him or his mom that she did that, she'd be like, "Oh, she's just crazy. Like, she's just making that up." But like, she would do weird things like that. And I felt like she was really jealous of my daughter. And like I said, he'll be fine with me sharing this because now they're getting a divorce. They've been separated a long time and they have divorce papers filed and everything. Anyways, so I feel like she got really jealous, and like, I noticed he would spend less time with her, or if like he spent time with her, the girl would force her other kids to come. It was really weird. Like, it got really weird for a little while. Yeah, she was really jealous. And she just did really weird things. And then they ended up breaking up. And he's been single for a while. I don't know why they didn't get a divorce sooner, but um, I don't know. I don't know if he'll want me to tell you what happened with them ending, but I guess she would do weird things too. Like, I'll say this because this just shows you how like weird she was. Like, I remember one time he told me that he almost had to fight people in a drive-through because they went through Jack in the Box and a girl was taking his order and she thought the girl was flirting with him. And so she got out of the car and ran into Jack in the Box. But, like, I don't know, she was just weird, and, like, I guess she ended up getting kicked out of Jack in the Box. All this stuff happened. Mind you, my daughter wasn't living with him at the time when all this was happening. She was going between me and his mother's house, so everything was fine, don't worry. She didn't wanna ever be around my daughter, so my daughter wasn't ever around her, if that made sense. Anyways, they've been separated a long time. She was really weird. She was crazy beyond belief. Um, More stories I'll have to ask if I can share. Oh my gosh, more stories I will have to ask if I could share, but, yeah, you'll be entertained for a long time. Oh, California takes forever to finalize. Yeah, it seems like it's just barely whatever happened was filed a while ago and it's just barely whatever it's doing now. I've never got a divorce. I have no idea. I've never even been married. She should have a YouTube channel. I think she was trying to do social media, like, okay, I'm nosy, you guys. Like, I'm one of those nosy people. So, like, when they were still together, I was looking at her Instagram and she was like modeling with her pet snakes, like Taylor Nicole Dean style, if you know who that is. I was mortified. And she had her hair dyed like a clown and foofed up like a clown. Like, I don't know what it was, but I think she was trying to do that, and the way she was posing was not like, "Oh, look at my pet snake. This is a something python. This is a—" No, it was like, "Look at my body. That snake just happens to be here." Um, my very Rory. Yeah, we don't need to go into too personal. I just wanted to share exactly the type of person that she was. But I want to announce, because I know Missy Manson is watching this live and it'll turn into her daughter was in an unsafe place. My daughter was not living with her dad at this time. She was going between me and his mother, who was like her second mother. Yeah, Heidi, like I was mortified looking at the pictures. Like it went beyond like just like hate looking at like what is she up to? I want to see what she's doing now. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed for you. I can talk about people in my life if I want to, like flat out. You don't have to be here, Melissa. Like nobody gave you a personal invitation. Like this, I'm talking about my own life, which you guys like all beg me to do. So not you guys, but you know the you guys I'm talking about. I think it might be Missy Manson because I said her name and she appeared. Hi, you got the attention. Okay, so we have a few videos we could watch, you guys, but if you want to talk a little bit more about, like, I don't mind. It's kind of fun to talk about anyways. Like, anyway, so we were at a really bad place for a long time, and it wasn't until really, like, I feel like things started moving around in his divorce. Like, he started wanting to talk to me more, and I know it's not like I'm not rebound or second thing because they've been separated a very long time. Um, I don't know. But anyways, he started wanting to talk more. Family gatherings and events, we're just seeing more of each other. And I don't know, like we just were on the phone one time and I don't know, we were talking like nothing had changed. Like we had never been separated. It was just like a good conversation. Millisecond, like no one cares. Ooh, okay, goodbye. You commented twice. You're good. Um, I don't even know what I was saying now. I got distracted. Anyways, we're at a good place now. We're at a good place. We hung out as a family, went to dinner, and it was like the best feeling in the world. Like, and like, I'm so happy for my daughter that she got to experience that because, she doesn't have like a typical like mom and dad together family where like, we sit down all at the dinner table and we drive as a family to school or whatever. Like, we don't have that typical family life. Many people have raised a hand in raising my daughter throughout my addiction and stuff. So like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't have that. So I think it was really good for her to see us like laughing together and getting along. Yeah, it was really cool, Val. Yeah, just seeing him around, like, I don't know. I'm really close with his side of the family. Like for a long time, I was closer with that side than I was to mine, and I just feel like his side of the family really see me and get me, if that makes sense. Um, like when I have a crisis or something like that, like I'll call my daughter's older cousin. She's a little bit younger than me, but like gives the best advice in the world. So, oh really? Or even I think I've told my baby daddy literally to his face I've hated him before. Like we were not good for a very long time. But we're good now, and that's what matters. But yeah, I didn't see this ever happening again. In fact, when we started talking again, and my mom was like, "Oh, so what's going on with you?" And we'll say B. I call him B. You and B. And I was like, "Oh, nothing. Like we're just gonna hang out." And like I even told her I was like, "I'm not in like a dating kind of a mood. Like I don't want to have to like plan every Wednesday and Thursday to go on a date. Like I'm just not at that place in my life. Like I want to be like, if I see you, I see you. If we don't talk for a couple of weeks, like that's cool too." That's just like, I don't know. I wasn't really like wanting to date anybody or be with anybody, or I was so turned off by the thought, to be honest. So I didn't expect this to be maybe a thing. It's not even a thing yet, but a possible thing. Um, well, a second, she's not talking about people on YouTube. I know I'm talking about my personal life. You wouldn't been. I felt like that before, Heidi. Like I literally have told him I hated him before, and like I obviously don't feel that way now, and hate's a strong word, and I'm very, I don't know, I regret saying that, but like in that a few moments I truly felt it in my soul. Like I didn't like who he was when he got remarried. Like I was happy too. Like, like we didn't work out, and like he's older, and like he deserves happiness. He's much older than me, so he deserves happiness. But he was not him when he was with her, if that makes sense. That's good for your daughter. Wanted my kids to have that, but ex signed over rights and found a great man and there stepped in to help raise them. I was oh wow, blessed. That's amazing, Tangled. Amy said it, Raven, that is the best thing to do. You're the bigger person and the one who is there for your child. There you go. All right, you guys, shall we react to these videos? Do you guys have like any other questions? I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what. My ADD sometimes, like, I feel like it's worse at night, or I guess it's still night, but I don't take medication for it just because I'm so scared of like, I don't like the way that it could potentially make me feel. But I feel like at night, like when I get tired too, especially, my mind like darts in 50 different places. I got divorced 8 years ago after 17 years married, and I think I'm good without a man. That's good. Yeah, it's great to be at a place where you don't need a man, woman, partner, whatever. Like if it happens, whatever, like but if you don't need it. Is Foodie on her way back here to Canada? I think we're gonna get a live any day, and she's gonna be in Canada. Oh, I saw Pete's on a live stream. I think Piggy has the video. Somebody asked him like, what's gonna happen when Foodie comes back? And he was like, oh, we don't have any plans yet, no plans. And then the phone rings, and he gets a message or something, and he's like, oh, I guess we have specific plans. But the way Pete's is just so like about his life and living situation, like stresses me out. How can you not like know I don't know. I don't know. First time in your life. That's amazing. I heard that story before. Yeah. So we're going to watch that clip eventually, you guys. And then I wanted to watch the couples vlog they had today where they go to an island. She has to walk on like this floating platform. So I skimmed through to make sure like there's nothing, I don't know. Sometimes I'll skim through things just to make sure like I clearly should do that more often, because sometimes things pop up that like I don't expect. But I skimmed through and it looked really pretty wherever they went. Right? Like I have to have things ready to go before I put in. Yeah, like I think because I lived so chaotically before, and like I don't know, like an addiction, like like motel room was like day to day, or wherever I was. It was like just living so chaotically, like not knowing where I was going to be next. I don't like that feeling now in my life. Like, though living in the Airbnb for a while was really, really fun. Like, it was really nice, you guys. Like, I wish I would have showed it. Like, I kind of regret not showing it because it was really cute. It was really nice, like less than a mile from the ocean. But every day I lived stressed out. Like, what happens when this ends? Like, what if he doesn't come out and we don't buy a house together? Like, what happens? Like, so the way, and I'll probably get a community post, I told you to stop talking about me, whatever. I'm not referring to you by name. I could talk about my experience. I like every day I lived stressed out, right? It was hard to enjoy the beauty that surrounded me all the time because like I constantly was worried. Now, thank God, I have a safe, secure roof over my head, and like, thank God for that. But I couldn't just live like, oh, well, I don't know if I'm gonna have to move or what I'm gonna do, or if she's gonna fight with me, and like, I want to stay. The place is in my name. What's gonna happen to her? Like, I don't want to live like that. Um, Here's really messed up. Oh no, and found your person. That's so awesome, Minka. I'm so happy for you. Hi, Mrs. Muddick. How are you? Let me make sure. I wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. That's like a Hallmark movie. I know. I love hearing nice stories. All right. I think we should watch this Piggy video. Let me find it. Okay, well, where did it go? Oh, it's right up in my face. All right, let me share this screen. 19 years. 19 years for what? Opening Monster Energy #2. All right, let me share this screen, you guys. I didn't expect to talk for 32 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm just happy, you know what? I'm happy that I don't have to like fake anything with this person. I will say that. This person has seen me at my absolute worst, in the absolute worst of my addiction, saw me having to sign over my rights to him temporarily to go into like rehab and get help. Like, and he was a long time sober then when he had to deal with me. I don't know how he dealt with me. I really don't. But it's nice that this person knows everything bad, like knows all this stuff online, everything that happened with that thing that happened, and like just chooses me still and like sees me and knows me for me. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, congratulations, Elizu Pondu. 4 months. That's amazing. How do you feel? Raven said, I feel that I could just be my authentic self too. And that's really cool. Never been through that before. Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's nice. Like, you know, everything bad and you're still choosing to hang out with me. Okay. Like, I don't know. All right. I'm sharing this screen now. So this is Piggy's video. Why can I not make this bigger? Well, I don't know. I guess we're just getting what we're getting right now. It's short anyway. So it's Piggy's video. Pete confirms they gave notice to move out of the villa. Hi. Oh, let me mute myself.
Place is the best. You can be naked whenever you want. But I don't like being naked. I never want to be naked, Triggers. Hey, Seal. I don't know. Living on my own right now, I miss... You know, I already miss my friend. Diarrhea emergency? No.
You miss
not had a
Foodie?
diarrhea emergency yet. I'm not comfortable being nude, Kaleface. I'm not comfortable being naked. Will I keep the cat? I mean, I might, because of the fact that Chantel is planning on returning to Kuwait. Like, she is planning on going back over. Do you shower naked? I do, and I don't want to think about that. So I sleep naked. Nope. Jeans and boxers. Sleep in jeans and or t-shirt and boxers. I sleep in t-shirt and boxers. I will not be participating in Ramadan. Let's watch over them. Yeah. I mean, Sam's a good boy, so I don't mind watching after Sam. He's a good boy. BBA. Wait, are you not taking Casey? Oh, maybe. Yeah, Angel. Just noted to get. Good question. I don't really see. I think a fair chunk. I think we got a fair chunk of snow. Reminds me, I'll probably need to go out. I should probably go out tonight to clear. I should probably try to go out tonight to clear at least some of the snow behind the car. Some of the snow around the car, Rebecca.
They haven't done that yet at all?
I just didn't realize that.
I don't know. I tuned the naked part out. I'm pretending that didn't happen.
Yeah. So yeah, sometime in the next couple days, I will try to clear the car out a little bit at a time. Not have to, but we are going to. We will be moving out. Maria, I believe the plan is until I can get employment. I think she's going to keep helping me with the rent on my new place, just until I can get an actual job and pay the money myself. Hey, man. So I've plotted some libraries. I've plotted some bookstores. Sticky, yes. The management knows that we are moving. Management knows that we are leaving. We're not moving on February 1st. Yes, they know we're moving. Living to where?
Is this real this time? Not
sure yet. Like I said, I'm looking for stuff. I'm looking for a job. I suppose I don't really have that much to pack. I've got it. Like a lot of the things that I really need to pack, I've already packed. It is what it is. Because I mean, she still plans on going back to Kuwait. She does plan on spending whatever time she can with her husband. So she is planning on going back to Kuwait. I think this time we are seriously moving. I think this time we're pretty serious about it.
I'll believe it when I see it. That's what I have to say. Every time they said they're moving, they don't move. And then I don't know. I wish I knew where that clip was from that I saw on Twitter. But in the clip, someone asked Pete, like, oh, any plans on moving? Any plans for anything? And then he said, oh, no immediate plans. No, nothing yet. All willing, whatever, la-di-da. And then I guess she must have texted me. He's like, oh, yeah, we have immediate plans. Yeah, not holding my breath. Me either. Oh, you saw it on Barbecue Chicken's second channel? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hi, Moon. So I'm a weirdo, and like usually when I get off live stream, you guys, I start writing songs for my little album that I'm going to do. And it's supposed to be a joke, you guys. Like, please don't take it seriously. Like, I can't sing. I seriously can't play any instruments. I seriously can't sing either. Like, it's bad. What is Barbecue Chicken's second channel? Hold on, I'm looking. Channels. Oh, Barbecue Chillin'. Pete finds out he's moving live. Is that the same clip we just watched? Okay, hold on. I'm going back. Hold on. I think I might have found something. I might be onto something here. Okay, Pete finds out he's moving live. Okay. Let me restart it. No, wait. I can't find you now. Here you are. That's the one. Okay. Thank you, you guys. I hope Piggy and Barbecue Chicken don't mind we're watching their clips. Please subscribe to both of their channels. All right. I think I can do it.
No specific moving plans yet, Rebecca.
No, Moon, we're not. I talked about it like
apparently we do have specific moving plans. Hey, Killface.
Go back to the beginning of the stream. Oh, wow. Okay. So she can't be bothered to tell Pete anything like beforehand. Pete has to find everything out online. Oh, yeah. Please subscribe to Barbecue's second channel since she's got strikes on the other. Yes. You know what? Like where I grew up in Southern California, there's always been snow at the top of this one mountain, right? And I think I've been there like, I'm 39, maybe 5 times in my whole life. And now that I'm back towards that area, I see the snow on the one mountain all the time. All the time. And I still haven't been to it. I just remember, I don't know if it feels this way to anybody else, but like being cold in the snow physically hurts me. Like it wasn't enjoyable for me. And I just remember that being like physically in pain. I think I just have a weird body and like, I don't know. Awesome, Tangled. This is my first live chat. I usually just comment on Breezy's videos. Nice to see all the sweet people here. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's good to see you here, Amy. Oh, really, Alizu? I've been to that mountain 6 times and I live in Florida. Really? I've been to it a few times, and then one of my relatives had a lake house for a bit, and it snowed up there, obviously in the winter, but like I never went to the lake house like in the winter. Like there was nothing. I remember her telling me like she had to store up on food and everything because she couldn't drive to a grocery store anywhere or go anywhere. And I'm like, what do you do in a medical emergency? Like that freaks me out. Like that absolutely freaks me out. Like, what if you're stuck in the snow and something happens? Like, how do people get to the top of your mountain? I don't know. Anyways, so basically, me and the snow do not get along. But something has been telling me, like, I need to go up there and I need to take my nephews and I need to take my daughter and I need to just suck it up and bring some Tylenol and a ton of blankets and just do it because I really want to see them like I want to see them build a snowman. I want to see them play in the snow. I want them to throw a snowball at my sister or something. Not me, my sister. Do you? I like my perfect temperature, I think, is like 77, 78. That's what I would love it to be all the time. And I'm much more of a beach than like a mountainy person. It's so funny because I grew up near the mountains, like, and I've been around them my whole life, but like I've always drove to the beach. Like the night lows are gonna be, oh my gosh, that's too cold for me. But yeah, I wonder that, like, what do people do? Like, and nothing sounded good. My relative who told me, like, yeah, I gotta stock up. I need to stock up the fridge, the house, make sure I have everything like I could possibly need for this amount of time. And like that just never sounded fun to me to do that at all. All right. But like I said, something has been telling me I need to go up to the dang mountain. So I'm going to make that happen eventually. I hope. I want to. Okay, so we are going to right now, you guys watch Foodie Beauty's new couples vlog. I think she changed her channel name too. Not her main one, her couples channel. I think it's like, I forget now. The Canadian and the Syrian couple or something. It's something like that. All right, hold on. Silent.
Hello, guys.
Oh gosh, you again. And that one eyebrow. Always that with that one eyebrow. Oh, is it? Is it Hung Daddy? You did lots of camping when I was younger. I did camping, but like I remember we did a lot of beach camping. I haven't camped in a long time. That would be fun. That would be so much fun. Now I want to go camping, but not while it's cold. Nope. All right, I think we could see it. You guys can see it. All right. Chachi's snoring.
Hello, guys. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to Failaka Island. Failaka?
Yeah, exactly.
And we are going to be taking a boat there. So
get ready for the boat bees. Yalla. Let's go.
It's a rainy, foggy day.
Why are you going on a boat in this weather?
We're just waiting to board the boat to Failaka Island. Hi.
Hi, baby. We are so excited to go to the boat bees.
We are
Even
so
though it's, like,
excited.
gloomy and cloudy. No mushkila. No problem.
There's no matter. Failak Island has many traditional houses of heritage village, which show the lives in the 1900s. And also, it has the museum palace of Sheikh Abdullah al-Sabah. It would be interesting, babe.
Yes, it's going to be very historical and educational and just a great trip. I'm looking forward to going on the boat.
Inshallah, babe,
But
we'll be
why
happy in this
today
trip.
and not weather?
Let's go. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous greenish water.
This one assistant boat.
Ah, Taxi 9.
Probably
Yeah,
Heidi.
let's see.
There's our boat.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Is she gonna fit? I'm not even trying to be mean.
Hi.
But how? I'm not trying to be mean. That can't be comfortable. A taxi boat contaminated. When I was a toddler, I remember going to eat with my mom and dad at the Queen Mary, and I started screaming for no reason. Well, the Queen Mary is haunted. Maybe, like, I don't know. I wondered the same. I guess because, like, my daughter's dad is he's a fisherman. That's his profession or whatever. Like, he still has to go out no matter what, but, like, you learn you don't really want to be on the ocean, like, on days like that at all. So I'm just wondering, and, like somebody said in the chat, she's been there, like, 3 months, and she chose today. Like, I don't know. I can't do cloth seats on, yeah, the cloth seats bother me, but I guess we can't be picky here, can we?
We're on the boat.
We know.
So comfortable.
It is, yes. It is, yes.
Is it comfortable, Foodie, though? I heard there's a spillage, Amy. Wherever they go. Yeah, the boat's pretty empty, but it doesn't matter. Wherever they go, they seem to choose times or, like, whatever, like, specifically when nobody else will be around. I don't know. Like, when I lived in Long Beach, like, every single boat tour type thing was packed, like, full. So I don't know. And, like, there's definitely times of the day, you know, when things are busier, when times are busier, but, like, he plans things out so they won't be around other people. Oh, like the stream, you guys, please. Thank you. I never asked for likes, but will you please like it? Thank you.
It's sick.
Oh, why?
You picked terrible weather to go out.
Walking on the waves. That's cool. You'll be okay.
Inshallah.
Foodie, did you see my boat vlog?
So we're going from noon until 6.
I'm sorry, but you can't convince me you don't watch my channel. I feel like you're doing a lot of the same shots as I did, and you wouldn't have thought of that because you're you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so exactly.
Exactly, Minka. I wouldn't go out on the boat in that weather. I wouldn't, but...
We're almost there. Yay! It's the island. Feel like an island.
We've arrived.
I want to see her walk on that. I would need to see her walk on that. Oh, she definitely watches me. Oh no, you
We're
poor
about to walk
thing.
on roofs a lot, so in case we fall in the water. Hi, babe.
Oh no.
Yo, be careful. It's moving.
Yes, because it's floating on the ocean.
Don't fall down.
It's hard to walk on this.
Yeah.
Hey?
It's moving a lot.
Good exercise, I bet.
It's not stable.
A yacht. A yacht. They truly do look like mother and son. She's gonna push Salah on the swings, please. Oh, that's cool.
Can sit here and relax.
It's usually what couches are for.
Hey, cat, yellow.
Nice.
Wow.
Leave the cat
No
alone.
way. We are in the Maldives, right?
I think so. Hi. Wow. So many places to relax here. Me and you.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome to Failak Island. We are here.
Yay. It's so gorgeous here. It feels like we're in the Maldives, like Salah said.
Exactly, yeah. Look like
Do you notice? Hold on. Minka, you said leave the cat alone. I'm thinking in my head, I didn't want to pause and say it because, like, I'm trying to be better about pausing, but I'm like, she's harassing that poor cat. Like, leave the cat alone. Leave the cat alone. Sheesh. He looks so happy to be there with himself. Him and his eyebrow. He doesn't need anybody else. That one eyebrow, I'm telling you. And then she's cracking me up, showing all the couches. Here's a place to sit and relax. Yes, Foodie, that's what couches are for. Yes. Thank you for that.
gorgeous. Can't wait to explore it with you guys. We're both feeling hungry, so we're gonna look for something to eat, I think, soon, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm starving. Yalla, let's go eat.
That's what I like to hear. This cafe area.
I'm
is
not
for
even going to say
smoking
what I was going to
shisha.
say.
So this bus is taking us to the Heritage Village.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, that was that. I guess there's a part 2 coming. I think she said tomorrow. You guys, I feel like she's going to be home any day. I feel like one of these days she's going to go live and be in Canada, like very soon. Alizu said, I love Target. Oh, I love Target. But yeah, there's traffic all day when you drive through many parts. All you see. Are you talking about downtown LA? Yeah. It's pretty bad. It's sad. It's sad what's going on. Yeah, wow, lovely. They truly look like mother and son. I mean, that's just my whole thing. Like, I don't know. I really want them to shoot a shot where she's pushing him on the swings. Like, that could have been them down there. That could have been them. Do you guys want to just talk and hang out for a few minutes? I'm going to go to sleep early-ish tonight because tomorrow I have big plans during the day. I want to go live during the day, be on camera, and then I want to get like an Impossible Burger or something. So I figured we could just talk and hang out on camera tomorrow. Yeah, it's really sad. It's heartbreaking. It's expensive to even breathe in California right now. We're all breathing. Hopefully we're all breathing in California. We're all freezing right now in California because our gas bills are all outrageous. So jeez. If you live in Southern California like me or California at all, like it's expensive to breathe here. It's expensive to take a hot shower or run your heater if you don't want to freeze to your bed. I know I feel so bad for. I can't say what I want to say because I have to see what I can share. I know certain things with my family is okay, but certain things are not. My dad often works in downtown LA, and he's such an angel. Like, he'll help whoever he can. Like, I know he brings a lot of people water and stuff like that. Like, I want to plan something, and I don't know how I would work it out. I would obviously want my dad to go with me. But like, I've been saying for a while, I want to go down there and like pass out blankets or something. Like, it's so bad. It's so sad. It's so heartbreaking. And, you know, I want to point out too, not everybody who's on the street is suffering from an addiction. Like, a lot of people assume that, and it's a common misconception, but like, a lot of people also don't have anywhere to live. A lot of people also can't afford to live. A lot of people don't have family or friends to help them and have nobody to say, hey, I'm down on my luck and I'm freezing. Can you give me a place to stay? Like, not everybody has that option. So I'm very particular about just handing people money because I know a lot of times in my addiction when I wanted my own money, like I had to give my mom my card for a long time in my addiction, just because I didn't trust myself. But I know, like, I never want my dollar to be this reason why somebody ODs or gets alcohol poisoning or whatever. So I'm very like, do you need something? I will get you food. If you need this, like, I'll get that for you and bring it to you. But like, I really want to, I have stuff around my house, and like I know my family does too. I know I have friends that like extra blankets, extra stuff, extra jackets, and like there's people out there who truly need it. So like I want to get something like that together, and it wouldn't be something I would post on here, like, because I don't want to stick a camera in people's face and be like, here's me handing them a blanket, ha ha ha, like, because that just feels rotten when people do that. Like it feels awful, like, and then I'm going to film me getting in my car and driving away with the heater on. Like, it's rude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. So it would be something, but I'm going to figure it out. I'd have obviously my dad go with me, or like my daughter's dad or something like that. But yeah, we'll see what we do. Like, there's a lot of like people don't think about this, but like there's a lot of women and children sober livings, right? And they aren't free. So like there's a lot of single moms there um who are there just paying for rent, and that's all they can do. Like they don't have, they don't have the option to like, oh, my kid wants another toy, let me go get it for them, or like my child just broke that toy, so let me go get. They don't have that option. So like if you have extra toys and stuff like that at your house, and like that you have women and children's shelters, like give to them too. Like I remember I was in a women and children sober living one time, and a celebrity actually paid for the moms to, like, I wasn't a mom at the time, get gifts for their kids. And I remember when the moms found out, I mean, I obviously was like happy for them at the time, but like now being a mom, like I probably would have absolutely reacted this way, like hysterically crying, like calling their family, like, oh my gosh, so and so's first Christmas with me, like I have toys for them. And like I remember it just made like a huge difference. So like if you're looking for people to donate to, or like you have extra stuff just lying around, like definitely think of the women and children's shelters and women and children's sober livings. Have plans on making baby blankets and hats. That's awesome, Tangled Bliss. Oh, really, Amy? Things are not good here in Canada either. We have a housing crisis. Our government is making it worse, sadly. Do you know certain streets out here in Southern California, like certain streets are all just people parked in RVs? Like there's a house, it's so bad. It's like everywhere. It's everywhere. Like housing problems. Like I don't know about anywhere else because I've never lived anywhere else. I just know out here, like it's getting bad. Like it's getting bad. And like, I don't know. Luckily, like I can afford to pay the gas bill, but like if I couldn't, I don't know what I would do. And like I don't even run the heater that much because like I'm a weird person. Like I don't like being too hot or too cold. But like I don't know. It's just it's so sad to think of like the way the world is right now. And people rent houses and then do Airbnb. Yeah. Yeah. I know I learned in my little Airbnb stay, like a lot of people that were staying there didn't have like good credit to rent out apartments and stuff. And it really makes you think, like, it really made me think too, like in my addiction, do you think I cared about my credit? That was the last thing I cared about, how I was going to get my next drink. Like I didn't care about my credit. So like, I definitely want to rebuild and really focus on that. But there was a lot of people there that were renting. Yeah, that it's because like their credit, they couldn't get apartments, so they had to like pay extra to do that. Like you just see it all. I really learned a lot. Homeless sleeping everywhere. It's sad. It's really sad. And it really pains me too when people are like, oh, they're just addicts. It's like, you don't know that. Like so many people don't know what it's like to struggle. So many people are very used to their cushy lifestyle, but like what if their business closed tomorrow, God forbid, or something happens? Like the people who are judging people that are outside right now could be outside joining them in a month or two. You just never know. The only thing, like I said, I'm cautious about is like, I'm very aware of like, I never want my $5 to somebody to be like the reason why they can go and get whatever it is they do that night and they OD. Like I think about that weird stuff. I don't know why I do. So I'm always like, I'll get you food. Like what do you need? But I can't give money. And that's just my personal weird thing, I guess. Oh, really? Virginia, the prices of rent have almost doubled where I live. Oh my gosh, Raven. And we just got a minimum wage increase to $12. It kills me to see the young ones within a year look. I know. The streets are rough. I know somebody who's out on the streets right now. I was actually in sober living with her a few times. It's weird. It's weird how that happens. You think like a lot for like, if you're a normal person and you don't have an addiction, you think you go to like sober living once and you get it right. Like, no, many of us frequent sober livings for a long time. I had been with her in there a few times. And you know what's weird how that works? One of my very best friends in my life, I've been in sober living with 2 or 3 times. It's weird how that works, but we're both sober now and it's amazing. But anyways, this girl I know, and I remember she was really young when I was in there. So like, I don't know. I just remember that. I remember we got in a fight one time because like in sober living, you get like your designated shelf, right? You have your designated cabinet and you have your designated place in the fridge. And she would always take up my room. And like one day I moved her stuff back on her shelf. Like this is how petty people get in sober living. And we had like this whole big thing. But then her mom ended up being in sober living. I will never tell anybody's name on this, by the way. It doesn't matter. And I became close with them. It's weird how that works out. So like now, I don't know that we're close now, but we're, hey, every year or so check in with each other. Anyways, she's out right now. And it's just really sad. Like she's, you know, she's so beautiful, but like she used to be so beautiful and young and have like this look of like, I don't know if it was hope, but like there was a light on in her eyes. Like even though she had been through addiction, there was a light on, and you see her now when you're driving places. And oftentimes when I'm going to the 99-cent store, I see her, and I don't know. And she has all the resources. This is the thing, you guys. Like she can have the help at her fingertips. She has so many people that would want to help her, but she's just not there yet. And it's sad. It's cold out. And I see her walking in an outfit that, like, I don't know how she's not freezing. Well, I know how she's not, but it's just, I don't know. I hope she finds sobriety. I really do. I really do. Way back, my kids and their dad and I were homeless a few times due to this poor priority. Yeah. Oh, his poor priority in paying bills. Hey, Hugh. I'm lucky that my house is paid for. My husband, I'm so sorry for your loss. The cost of food and healthcare. It's so expensive to even eat. That's another thing. Like, thank God we're not like an egg and milk house. Like, I don't know how we would afford it if we did. Luckily, nobody really, like, I don't like eggs. My daughter doesn't like eggs. And like almond milk, we're okay with. We're not big milk people. Like, I think we mainly use almond milk for like our chia seed puddings. But like, otherwise, like, it doesn't matter if it's milk and egg, whatever. It's too expensive. Like, it's so expensive. I don't know how we got here, but I love our late night live streams because we talk about like real stuff. You know, it's not just about Foodie, Nader, and Dee Dee. Like, we talk about real life issues, and it's really cool to get to hang out with you guys. Oh, really, Hugh? My phone is in a constant state of do not disturb. If I didn't have it on do not disturb, it would go off every second of the day. So I miss so much of what's going on because it's on do not disturb. That's why I like these streams. I like them too. I feel like we're a little bit less filtered. You know, like I always say, during the day, I'm in mom and auntie mode. And so I'm more filtered and I'm more aware of what I say because I'm just more aware. But late at night, it's like everybody's asleep and I could just be breezy and talk about whatever. Oh my gosh, $6 for a dozen eggs. That is insane. I don't know. I guess if my daughter decides she starts liking eggs, we're just going to get chickens. Like, I don't know. I'm not paying $8 for eggs. I'll just buy chickens. I'll build a coop and everything. Oh, it'll be the coolest coop. Oh my gosh. That might not be a bad idea, you guys. I'd have sunflowers everywhere on it. I'd have like a little chicken garage. Oh my gosh. And I'd get one of my daughter's Barbie cars and like they'd have a little car in the garage. All right, well, I'm getting chickens. have so many eggs. I'll give the eggs to neighbors. Nobody can afford them right now. I don't know if I can have chickens where I am, to be honest, but like, I don't know. At that point, can you have chickens or I don't know. I mean, in like 6 cities away, people have peacocks. So, I mean, maybe you can have a chicken. Well, they don't have peacocks. Never mind. I misspoke on that. Back in the spring, a couple of family members and I bought baby pigs in December. Baby pigs. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't buy bacon, but that sounds expensive. Start shipping eggs. I'll become an egg dealer, you guys. If you need eggs, I'll hook you up. That's what I'll be. Former alcoholic turned egg dealer. Hey, Nikki. All you need is a few chickens. Yeah, I'll get 2 so like they'll be friends. Like I don't just want to own 1 chicken because I feel like it would get lonely and like who would it have to talk to? Like chickens need to talk to. So I would have to get 2. I would have so much fun with a chicken coop. They could even have like a balcony. My chickens can have their own little garden. I mean, you can clearly tell I've never owned a chicken and I have no idea what actually goes into owning a chicken. I don't know. Oh, a male and a female. Yeah, I guess you would need one of each, right? Hey, chef. I'm just over here being weird. I know, Breezy's hustle. We'll ship, you pay. I'm serious. I'll be your egg dealer. What about a Lego? As they walk up on them. I don't know, but now I need to go to bed because now like I'm convinced I need to own chickens and like help out the neighborhood folks because I know none of us, we all need help with our chickens. I could have Lucy and Ricky. Oh my gosh, and then I need to get a little baby chick so it could be little Ricky. I have big plans, you guys. I know, that's my new hustle. Watch out. You thought I was bad before. I'm an egg dealer now with purple hair. Oh gosh, I really need to make a video on this. This is how weird I am. Get a hamster? No, thank you. It's life-changing. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good right now. At one point, I had a lot of animals. Now I have one and another one sometimes, and like I'm good right now. My life is very, very full. Save Harry. Oh, Minka, did I miss something? You don't need a boy and a girl? If I don't, I'm gonna have Lucy and Ethel. And then like the outside of their coop will look like the chocolate factory. Remember when they worked together in the chocolate factory? And then I'll have little chef hats for my chickens. Oh, a goat. That's great. A chicken homesteader donating them to... I would. Like, okay. In sober livings, like there's people, I don't know if like they go to stores and collect things or what they do, but like there's always these really nice people. I don't know who they are and where they come from, to be honest. But like I remember in rehab specifically, a certain day of the week, like this truck would come and bring us like all kinds of good stuff that like we didn't typically get to eat. So like all the good stuff would go really fast. But like I'll be that person and I'll pull up like on my electric scooter and a DoorDash bag and I will just deliver eggs to people. Oh, geese are mean. I went to Oregon once and I remember I got chased by a goose, whatever, goose. Only if you want to hatch and raise chicks or no, I don't need a whole chicken family. Like no. Laverne and Shirley. Oh my gosh. And every time I go out to them, I could sing the Laverne and Shirley theme song. That would be so much fun. Girl, they contact you. I'm like, I never know who they are or where they came from or like, how does that even happen when like you have a rehab? Do you just Like, I don't know how that happens, but I remember these people would just appear every certain day of the week, and they would drop off like muffins. Sometimes it would be like all kinds of cool fruits and veggies or cakes. And I don't know if it was stuff that was like about to expire. I don't know if that's why I never really checked, but I was just happy to be getting fed, I guess. I don't know, Raleigh. I don't know. Are chickens nice? I know roosters aren't. I feel like there was some kind of animal channel I used to watch. No, it was this guy who owned like a cow sanctuary. I don't remember where I watched it from, but the guy was kind of cute. I think him and his family had a farm and they turned it into like an animal sanctuary. I can't remember what the heck it's called, but they have a rooster. And I remember every time they went around it, like it would attack you. So they had to put blinders on it, I think. Chickens have personality. I like pets with personalities. My bearded dragon that I had, he had the best personality. It's okay, Chef. It's good to see you, though. A bottle of Tylenol. You can rent chickens out. So, like, if I'm not sure that I want to commit, I can rent a chicken for a day. That doesn't sound safe. There's weirdos out there. Like, what if they pretend to rent chickens and then they don't bring your chicken back? My brother tamed his chicken named. Are you serious? I don't know. My chickens would have like hats. Like, I'd make them hats and everything. Like, I don't know. Like, this. I need to go to sleep because it's becoming it's becoming such a good idea that like I have plans in my head to build a chicken mansion. Like, they're going to have an elevator. You know how in the Barbie dream house it has like that cool elevator? I'm going to have a chicken elevator. It's going to be inspired by the Barbie dream house. And then like in the Barbie dream house, the new one, it has lights and like a club type thing. Like, my chickens will have a club. I will definitely get my chickens Walmart plaid pants. Like, that, you don't even have to remind me. Like, that's already done. It depends on the breed. We've had several roosters become dinner for our neighbors. Oh no, we let them have them and don't ask questions. Ian raised our rooster, so he's super chill. Yeah, I don't know if I feel like, I think the chicken renting is like a really bad idea. I don't know. I don't trust people. I will dream about chickens. I wonder what Chachi would think of a chicken. Like, I don't even know. Silly, stupid, tired. This is when I get my best ideas, though. This is when I write like my songs and everything. Like, when I'm overly tired, it's when I get my most creative. Like, you should probably dance as a hamster tomorrow. My father-in-law loans out his yard for honeybees and gets free honey from the beekeepers. That is the coolest thing I've ever heard of. Oh my gosh. No, not chicken sandwiches. I do not eat chickens. They are going to be my friends. Sleep deprivation. I think so. I get weird at this hour. I'm so weird. The agriculture department put bees on my land. I get honey. That's so cool. So do honeybees sting? I don't remember. I can't remember if they sting. Which bees do the chicken dance? I should. Oh my gosh. I talk nonsense when I'm overtired. Same. I either don't make any sense or this is about the time I start listening to music and dancing by myself. It'll go one of two ways. They got too much crap to do to sting, I think, probably. All right, you guys. Well, tomorrow we're going to go live during the daytime. It'll be early because I know, I don't know, people have plans on Friday. So, well, I don't have plans till Saturday, but we're going to go live earlier and I think we'll do like a lunch type thing. They can, but not known to be aggressive. Building supplies are so expensive. I was going to buy a property with 2 cabins, but it was too expensive. I wanted to do some cottage. Oh, that would be so much fun. What time? Let's plan for 3 p.m. the latest, I would say. I'm just going to say 3 p.m. because I don't know. It's been hard to plan days lately. Like, I never really know anything set in stone until, like, I always know midnights for sure because the house is quiet. Raven, well, you're going to hang out with me. If you try to find pallets to recycle. Ooh, you watch SmackDown on Fridays. That's cool. I remember I dated somebody who was like a huge WWE fan, like had every kind of shirt you could possibly own for every type of person. I don't know. That was a whole experience. He went to those, what are they called? I don't know. The big meetups where they all wrestle. Is it SmackDown? No, it's not SmackDown. I can't think of what the official name is it, but he used to go to those things. Really loved, what was her name? Alexa Bliss, I think. If we're still talking about, I think SmackDown is WWE, yes. What time? So if it's 3 my time, it would be 6 p.m. your time. But I'm saying that's the latest. Like, ideally, I would like to go live by 2. Oh, and NASCAR. WrestleMania, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. And I really liked Alexa Bliss. And what was the other one? She's cousins with like everybody, and I can't remember her name, but she's beautiful. What is her name? Her cousin is, because I remember he just liked her because of her, but I remember he would tell me, oh, she's related to so and 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 so. And I feel like The Rock was included somewhere in there. Yeah, WrestleMania. I remember the few times like I actually sat down and watched it. There were these guys, and I don't know if they still do it. Are they called A New Day? And they had like Bootio cereal or something. Like, I loved them. Are they called A New Day? And then I liked this one duo that definitely don't wrestle anymore. It was an Italian guy and a tall guy. And I can't remember their names, but I think he's like banned from wrestling. Is it Nia? I can't remember her name. I know she's really, really pretty. New Day, yeah. I really liked them. The Bootios are still a thing. I remember he got me a blue t-shirt, and I think it said Bootios on it. I never wore it. I might have wore it once. But I liked them. And then the Italian guy. And I can't remember what their whole thing was, but the guy was really short, and then his little friend was really tall. And I think he caused a bunch of problems, and then he can't be. If Breezy goes on at 3 p.m., it'll be 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Central Time, and 6 Eastern. Thank you. Biggie is no longer. Oh, no. Poor Biggie. Yeah, I respect all of them as athletes because they do stuff that I will never be able to do in my entire life. And I think it's like incredible to see what they can do, actually. But I could never really get into the acting. I think I couldn't ever get into The Miz. Like, it was just over the top for me. So, like, I respect them as athletes. I like watching, I guess, that aspect of it. Like I said, the things they can do is it's absolutely incredible. They're like superheroes, but I could just never get into the over the top, especially The Miz and his wife, and she's always running away. Those two drive me nuts. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry if you really like The Miz and that's like you have a poster of him on your wall, but like he drives me nuts. And now I'm gonna get like all the WWE people coming after me. I know. I heard Logan Paul is in there. Can you guys tell me who the Italian guy is? Because now I can't remember his name. And now it's going to bother me all night. And I think he became a rapper. That's all I really know. The Miz is so annoying. And like, why'd they do that to his wife? She just runs away. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, she's really pretty. And like, I'm sure she could do more than just run away. Like, I never understand it. And I can't keep up with like the people like who are supposedly together versus the people who are really married. And then people are breaking up. And like, I don't know. It's a whole thing. Like, you really have to be invested in it. I don't know. Posters on the wall. I know. I used to watch him when he was on MTV. And I think he was annoying then too. Yeah, the storylines were funny. I got really into like the Bret Michaels story. Bret Michaels? That's not what it's called. Bret Hart story. Bret Hart story. Like I read the autobiography on this channel before because like that family story is like insane. And then like learning about how wrestling actually used to be like versus now, it's just wild. So like that family is like, I don't know, it's so interesting. But like, yeah, I could never sit there and like get really into the whole acting thing. Like, it's an adult soap opera. It is, yes. They stopped the love story angles as Vince isn't in charge of storylines. Oh, okay. Bret Michaels. I meant Bret Hart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to find the book. I would love to finish it, but I found it just so interesting how wrestling used to be and like the stuff they put themselves through. I mean, they still do put their bodies through a lot, but like dangerous stuff before. Rock of Love. I used to love that show. Tila Tequila, Shot of Love. I loved that show too. I watched all those shows. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of what else. Was it The Surreal Life? That show is really huge. What else? I'm trying to think of like all the shows during that time I was really into. Bret Michaels is cool. Bret Michaels is cool. I know. I think everybody loved Tila at one point. I did. Now I'm worried for her, but now I check in on her YouTube channel and she's thinking that like she's literally actually married to God and that he put her here to do something. Like she's literally convinced and like she'll stand in front of the mirror and be like, do you see this? And think that there's like fire forming in her hand. She's like, do you see this fireball? And there's like no fireball. Like I hate to break it to her, but there's not even a glimpse of fire. Like there's not even any light. Like it's just you and your hands. Yeah, I don't know if it's an act because like I know she talks about how like CPS goes there and stuff and they always leave. And like based on the stuff I see online, if like that's how she's really acting, I don't see how they would just leave. So either she knows what she's doing and is a really good troll and she knows that like people are still going to watch. I don't know. Or she really has lost her mind. I mean, she's been through a lot. Like she's had a really hard life since her whole, even during her showbiz days. Like one of these days we should do a Tila Tequila deep dive stream. Like, I don't know, because I used to watch her way back when and I kind of know enough. I mean, Flavor of Love. Oh my gosh, yes. Next. I remember Next. I don't know, Hugh. I don't know. Like I said, either she's really like a really good troll, really good at acting, or like people in her real life are failing her miserably. I would love to. I want to do a whole Girls Next Door deep dive one time too, because I watch a lot of stuff about like the Playboy Mansion and about the Playmates and stuff like that. I feel like for as long as I can remember, I've always found like the history of Playboy and like learning about the mansion and like everybody's story who's come through the mansion. Like I've always been super interested. And so I know a lot about that stuff too. We don't always have to do just like YouTuber stuff. Like we can do, does that make sense? Oh, you read the book, Holly's book? That was insane. I loved Girls Next Door too. Oh my gosh. I remember, I mean, I thought Kendra was okay, but I really loved Bridget. She was like my number one. And I thought Holly was like whatever at the time. But now I really like Holly. Like now I think she's one of my, like she's my favorite.
Oh, really, Tangled Bliss? Oh, you got a Playboy tattoo on my stomach. Oh, really? Yeah, I've always been so fascinated by it. Just like, not that I think Hugh Hefner's this good person, because I think we all know who he really was, but just like everybody had a story that came through that house and like had an experience. And I don't know, it's just interesting to learn about. All right, I'm sending myself to bed. I was going to do my little album preview, but we'll do it tomorrow when I'm actually on camera, and we'll see how it turns out. And again, I know I can't sing. I literally can't play any instruments. It's just for fun because I'm weird and I like to laugh at myself. So so we'll do that tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to plan for, we'll say the latest 3 p.m., but I'm aiming for 2 if I could go to sleep like within the next 2 hours. All right, you guys, I'm sending myself to bed. Thank you for hanging out with me. I guess tell me tomorrow how my hair looks as a day old, if it's like settled at all. Like, and be honest with me, because like I said, I didn't plan for this color. It's not at all actually what I said I wanted. It just kind of happened. So, all right, you guys, have a great day, great evening wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay, I'll show you tomorrow. All right, bye.